Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, Hi, everyone. How are you all doing today? I was having a private because let me just make sure this isn't all right. I hope you guys can hear me because she is giving me my kudos for exercising and all that good stuff. And thank you for good health, everyone. Good health, everyone. Good health, Seabrook. Love me all over. Good health, good health. But I really appreciate that. It's embarrassing. I've never been more embarrassed in my life. I checked back on it later and I was like, yeah, that's embarrassing. But I took a break today because exercising is really hard. And those 2 push-ups, it really did a number on my body. It really did. And my body hurts. So I'm taking a break. And then I decided what I would do is take a break every Sunday. I'm just going to make up the rules as I go along. I get so hot in here, in this Caribbean town. Oh my God, I get so hot. I've never used more washcloths in my life. All right. And they have to be cotton, by the way. It's not just a wash. They have to be cotton. All right. Because cotton breathes and absorbs water. Why do you guys care? In any case, thank you, Kay. Thank you. I love that. It's like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm in pain. 3 push-ups put me in a lot of pain, everybody. Shoot. And I did go walking yesterday. Walking is the easier part of exercise to me. I don't mind walking. That's why I think God didn't give me a car, so I could be forced to walk. All right. All right, God. I'm going to get the weight off. And I'd like a car, please. Please. Okay. Thank you. Oh, child. God's like, girl. Yes. How come no one hears about this trial? Right. We did hear about it in the beginning, right? This trial started in August. What in the world did this woman do that it's still going on? And they put her first before the COO. All right. So if you don't know who I am talking about, oh, my neck hurts from exercising. You know, I stretch my neck when I did like this, and you know, you can stretch your neck and stretch your arms, and my neck hurts. All right. Theranos is the product, right? Ah, Harriet, yes. Go with the exercise. 2 years of pandemic. Wait, Lord have mercy. We got this. We're going to do this. And anybody else that wants to hurt their bodies, you know, whatever, come join us because it hurts. Okay. Theranos is the product or the company. Theranos was an American privately held corporation which was touted as a breakthrough health technology company with claims of having devised blood tests that require only very small amounts of blood and could be performed very rapidly using small automated devices that the company had developed. However, these claims were proven false. Because you know when they take blood from you, right? I feel like they're taking out my whole system. When they take, I'm like, how many bottles do you need? And how big do they need to be? And we're just doing this, and we just, you know, we got to put this one on the shaker. It's like a lot of bottles. So I wish somebody would develop a blood test where you could like prick me, put it in the machine, and you could tell if cancer is white blood cells or something is less, right? And are you like me? I always have to look away. I'm always like this before they prick me. Like, I don't want to see the prick. So I'm like, and I always tap it for them. Like a drug addict, I always go right there. Mm-hmm. I've got good things in it. I tap it for them. Right there. I don't even need the squeeze. I'm telling you, I don't even need the rubber band. I don't need that shit. I got good blood. These veins, they popping, right? But of course they got to do their job. But I tell them every time, I'm like, you don't need the rubber band. Look, and I show. And they go, I know, sweetie, I know, but we need to tie you anyway. I'm like, but look how good that vein is. Look, you can see the vein on TV. That's a good vein right there. You don't need the rubber band. I tried to tell them, but they never listened to me. You don't need it. My veins are popping. Mm-hmm. But they got to do their job. They just look away. Because some of them nurses, they're not nurses. They're what's the people that pulls the blood? They're not nurses. They're something. Oh, come on. What's their names? What's their titles? I want to say philanthropist, but that's not. Phlebotomist. Some of them do an amazing job, and some of them, they should quit their jobs. Some of them, I'm like, girl, what happened? And some of them, is it that when you pull it out too fast and too much blood comes out? I don't like that one that doesn't know how to keep the blood minimized. Keep the blood little. Don't have me bleeding all over my clothes. I gotta go to work. You know. You know, phlebotomists have to be certified. That never used to be when I was in the hospital working. You didn't have to be certified. Now you have to. All right. Are we good? Do you understand? Phlebotomist. Phlebotomist. Thank you, guys. Oh, no. If you have small veins, I would never get blood work done. They can't find them. They wiggle. Have you seen when they can't find, they wiggle there? I can't, like, girl. Stop. Get your supervisor and let your supervisor do this. Oh, I've told them. I can't, you, like me, don't talk to my body that way. I stop them and I go, get your supervisor. Oh, I'm quick to tell somebody get their supervisor. I had a dream last night where I was at a hotel, and of course, I'm having racist dreams now. The guy was being racist to me, and I was like, get your supervisor. Mm-hmm. And I videotaped the whole thing, like, get your supervisor. I'm quick to tell somebody get their supervisor. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, just like the Karens. Yep. But I'd be real calm about it. Like, not like the Karen. I'm like, stop talking. Get your supervisor. You and I, we're not having a relationship anymore. Zip it. Oh, I say things like that. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I did. I get very rude. Quiet. Yelling and screaming like Ari. Now, Ari, that's the singer that wound up in Amsterdam or something and was held Girl, you don't go to nobody's country acting up. I don't care how racist they are. You don't go to nobody's country acting up. I went to Italy by way of Germany, and first, let me tell you, Germans are very racist. You can't even go to the airport and find somebody that likes black people. They do not want to serve you. I'm sorry, that is my experience. And I went with a whole bunch of girls. It was all of our experience. The airport was rude to us. And of course, the way we say it is like, they don't like black people. And then some of the girls was going to go back to the person that was rude to us. And then I was like, let's just get to Italy. Let's not, like, who wants to make a scene, right? So we just all decided to go to the gate and not try, because she was very rude, like to get a bratwurst or whatever it is we were trying to get. She didn't want to tell us like all the stuff that she could be in it. And she, like, the attitude was really bad, and it was noticeably bad. But then other folks came behind us who were not chocolate. And she was like, would you like this? This? And we were like, so once we got back to the girls, and then we're like, hey, she was this, that, and the third. And then we were all like, well, let's go order more food from her to show her, like, you have to respect us. But thank God we all changed our mind. And we went to the gate, and we're waiting for the gate. And I'm not sure what happened at the gate, but this is where, okay, so just so you guys know, I don't take shit from nobody. Zero. Nobody, right? We got to the gate. I can't remember what happened or how I caused the problem, but I caused the problem. And we were about to get on the plane, and I don't know what happened anymore, but I went on first, and the girl behind me who was in my party, oh, I know what happened now. I said to the girl behind me in my party, who I did not know, but she was in my party. It was somebody's cousin. And I said, what gate are we supposed to go on? Because we were already in a bad attitude over the bratwurst, right? And we weren't quite getting over it, right? And so I turned around to her and I was like, what gate are we supposed to go on, right? So she turns around and she says to the flight attendant, excuse me, what gate are we supposed to go on? And that flight attendant made her out. She was like, blah, 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 like in that German, big German woman kind of way. And when I saw her yelling at the woman, I scampered like a scared little bitch. I was like, oh. And I left her because then she went to argue back at the flight attendant, right? The flight attendant yelled at her. She argued back with the flight attendant. When I saw that argument, I don't know this bitch. No, I left. I got your back if I know you. If I don't know you, fuck out of here. So I went on a plane. She gets on the plane. It took a minute. I don't know how long she stayed cussing that woman out. She gets on the plane and she's sitting in front of me, and I tapped her on the shoulder. And I go, I'm sorry. And she goes, for what? I was like, I feel like I caused that. And she goes, what? And I said, well, I asked what door, which made you ask her, which made you and her get into it. I'm sorry. We argued the whole trip, her and I. The whole trip. We argued in Louis Vuitton. Yeah. She went to tap me on my shoulder, and I told her, get your fucking hands off my shoulder. And then she got in my face, and I stood up and I got in her face, and we were in Louis Vuitton. But I don't buy Louis Vuitton anyway. I'm not a Louis Vuitton fan, so I really didn't care. And then people had to come over and they were like, you're a black woman, you can't be fighting like this. And I was like, I'll kick her ass. It was really funny though. It was really funny. They had to pull her off of me because she was a tough broad, right? And she wasn't gonna back down. So they really had to pull her off of me, but neither was I gonna back down. Like, we're in Italy now. What you gonna do? Like, if I was waiting for her to put hands on me. I say this because, Ari, you're not supposed to do any racist things overseas. Nothing. I know firsthand. Okay. And we did not talk the whole trip. And for the most part, the group took sides, for the most part, which is typical for somebody to take sides and nobody's on my side. They were nice to me, but they didn't quite understand why we couldn't stand each other. And I'm telling you, I couldn't stand her. And then at some point, like, I'm evil, right? And at some point we were taking pictures, right? And I took some really nice pictures of the group with her in it. And we kept sharing the pictures on WhatsApp. And the pictures that I had of her, I didn't share. She's like, Tracy, don't forget to send the pictures to WhatsApp. And I said, I won't. Never did. To this day, I never sent the pictures. I still have the pictures of her. Never sent it. And she asked me the whole trip. Finally, she realized that I wasn't going to send it. And I was like, I've sent it. I've sent it. Why you can't see them? I don't understand. But I've sent it. But I would send pictures, but not the one she wanted. Evil. It was a disaster. It was the worst trip ever. It was a disaster. It was the worst trip ever. The worst part is that I have traveled with these women everywhere. We went to Hawaii together. We went to Jerusalem together. We went to Italy, of course. I feel like there's a Hawaii. Same women. But she was an outsider and she was somebody's cousin, but she was somebody's cousin of somebody that we all loved. So finally, we pulled a meeting and they begged us to stop. They begged us. Then there was a real mother in the group. She was like 80, and she just laid down the law, and she was like, you both better stop. But she did it in that motherly kind of way where, you know, she means she's going to kill us. And then finally, like, at some point, you just got to give mother respect. And I was like, okay, God, you know, I'm going to allow this to happen because mother spoke. You know what I mean? It's like, but we did not talk the whole trip if we could have helped it. Once they had to talk with us, they were like, we can't continue this. And I was like, okay, fine. But they also saw I don't back down for nobody. I don't back down. Good luck. Good luck if you're going to argue with me. I don't back down for nobody. I enjoy a good argument. Yep. Hi, Reginald. Hi, Easy. Hi, ID Pulliam. Good health, everyone. Hi, Nicole. Good health. Patricia, good health. The bibliophile. I love that. I love traveling to cold climates like Canada. Yeah, I've been to Canada too. A couple of times I've been to Canada. Let me just put this down. Why is it so hot in here today? I love Canada, by the way. All right. Kiana's cracking up. Hi, Kiana. Girl. I'm telling you, if you travel with me, you're going to have fun. But it will be an adventure. I promise you. Oh, yes. All right. Theranos. What's around the Theranos trial? Why is it taking so long? You know, they finally got her on wire fraud, not on the fake machine that she made. You know what I mean? They got her on wire for it. What's that about? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I will go back to my exercise. I can't take this. I need air on me. So let me go get the air. Hold on. Fuck. Air. Thank you. Oh, child. Just like sweating in my own house. Okay. I could do with that. You guys don't understand. I have the air conditioner. Let me take this out now. This looks disgusting. All right. If I just calm down, it'll be fine. All right. Scorpio moon. Yes. Emma. Who has a Scorpio moon? Who has a Scorpio moon? Scorpio moon people are lethal. I think they're more lethal than Scorpios. The thing about it is, seriously, I kind of just mind my business. It's only when somebody comes for me that I become lethal. I don't walk around, who do I attack? No. I'm like, wait, what happened? Did you just disrespect me? Oh. I pray for them before I attack, though. I pray for them. No, I don't. I just get blinded. And the fire energy, oh my God. No. Oh, Juanita, so you know about the Scorpio moon. You have a hardcore Scorpio sun. It's hard for me to trust someone. Yes. Yes, I don't think I trust everyone either. I'm very suspicious of everyone. For long term. Like, I'll know somebody for years, and I'll be like, I knew it. I always sensed it. Your cousin told you you needed therapy and you lost it. Oh, that is the best. You kind of proved a point. That is the best. Good health, Tyler. Good health, she's so sweet. Good health, trust. All right. Let's see who this Theranos person is. If you want to, you can always text or DM me for your own personal reading at 213-458-7408 for readings. For readings. All right now. Post. Oh, I feel so much better. I feel the air. I feel the air. Yes. Can comment. And same thing. IG, please follow. All right. And YouTube, please subscribe. All right, guys. And thank you. Thank you, everyone. If you have a Scorpio moon, Juanita, what's your sun sign? Just flew over my head. What's your sun sign? Oh. All right. What's around this Theranos company? The woman's name is Elizabeth something. I forget what her real name is. Theranos. Elizabeth Holmes. Very scary looking woman. Do you see the eyes on her? Very scary movie kind of come on in, right? Type of look on her. All right. Life cycles, family, transformation, the hearts are up, the hearts are down. Travel, romance, potential. Healing, creativity, fertility. Hmm. See, mental conflict. She really is crazy. Accelerated motion. And for some reason, she's a little confused. I really feel like she thinks she's done nothing wrong. But I think she honestly believes that. I get the Queen of Disc. This is a true Rachel cards. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You know, I feel like she might have gotten caught out there with that boyfriend of hers who was the COO. What's his name? His name is Ramesh Bhagwani. They were both charged with fraud by the SEC because of some wire issues, right? You know, I think seriously, I believe she comes from a wealthy family. Anyway, she made billions on this company, and I think by 10 years later, it went down to zero because this company didn't work, and a lot of the people that either invested in this or brought the product realized this machine didn't work, right? She didn't get in trouble for that. They got in trouble for wire fraud, um, which is very typical. Like when you can't catch them on one thing, you can always catch them on wire fraud or taxes. I think she's a very giving person. I really do. There was something about her, that wanted to be a star, and that's where she missed the boat, right? She was drunk with I like to call it the Steve Jobs effect, right? To stand up on stage, the TED Talk effect, stand up on stage, be the only one up there to educate somebody on something. Right? Do you know what I mean? Steve Jobs created that, and then TED Talk took it to a whole new level where you could have people come in and be experts on a particular topic, right? She never really thought that this would go down as badly as it did. It could be like a privileged attitude. She just never really thought that it would get this far. But it was this relationship. Didn't she date the COO? And somehow or another, those two really went at it. And that was the downfall of the company, not the company, that these two had a broken relationship. And they really went ham on each other, I believe. Look it up. It's a terrible, terrible love story. But she's crazy, all right? And if she had a belief system that this was supposed to go somewhere and it didn't, then, sometimes you can't get over it, right? I get a King of Cups here. I get a Three of Swords. Did the boyfriend, did he speak at her trial yet? Because if he speaks or if he has anything to say, he's going to nail her to the cross. He's not carrying her. He's not saving her. I get the Three of Swords. Oh, let me put this down, the banner. I get the Three of Swords, right? So I promise you, she's in a lot of pain, but more pain because remember, she's not okay. She's more in pain because she is the opposite of what she had always wanted. The TED Talk effect, the Steve Jobs effect, is something that she had always wanted, to be in the limelight, to be on top, to give a speech down to the people down there. Now she has the same stardom, right? Same stardom, but under different circumstances. And this is actually very painful for her, to have this much attention and to not be on top. I get the Page of Cups, I get the Chariot, and I get crazy. I get crazy. Um, Technically, I think she should be going to jail. I really do. There's something about her that I feel like needs to be on a psych ward for her, um, for her time that she spends in jail, because she is going to jail. Or I feel like they could be asking, like, I don't know, is it a possibility that, is that possible that they could ask, could she go in a locked up psych facility as opposed to jail? Does anybody know? Is that a possible infamy? Thank you. She wanted to go down in infamy as a star, but she got that. Remember, be careful what you wish for. She got that. What this is the reoccurrence of infamy, but on the opposite end, the wheel of fortune. Sometimes the wheel is up, and you get everything you're supposed to have, money, glory, fame. And sometimes the wheel is down and everything gets plucked away from you. Do you know? Can you possibly ask for, or is there a federal psych ward jail? So I think either she's going to wind up in that type of place where they might have both a real federal jail and the psych ward side, and I think she could wind up on the psych ward side. Thank you. I think she definitely looks like a professional scammer. Absolutely. You know, I do feel like she has changed over the years and is trying to be extremely zen. You know, I keep seeing another baby from her, though. It could be another child here, another pregnancy. Where did I see that before? Because I saw it in one of these cards, but now I don't see it. Listen, I don't know how long she can go to jail for. I mean, this is federal, right? SEC, it's federal. I think she does have to go to jail. Could it be as little as a year? Is that possible? Why would they spend so much money on a trial from August and it's not even over yet for her just to get a year? Does that make sense to you all? It doesn't to me. It doesn't actually. Does the federal crime depend upon how much money you've wired? I feel like she definitely bargained with the people that matter to throw her lover, Samish, under the bus. Parish, what's his name? Forgot. Ramesh, under the bus. They're spending so much time on this trial, though. Is that normal for a federal trial to run this long? And if a trial, because you can tell, I would think, a trial this long, she should get 10 years. But I don't think she's going to get 10 years, guys. You know, I really feel like this trial isn't about her. I feel like the federal government is using this trial to let others know that we're coming for you too, other companies, other people. I feel like they're putting out the alarm. She's crazy, but she's strong. Okay, I think I can't see her getting a lot of years. It's just not showing up. 3 to 4 years. possible. And then I think home in the 4th year. Does anybody know anything about federal? Because you guys are really smart on my feed. What's the possibility of her spending not that much time? I actually want to say a year, but that doesn't seem reasonable to me. So I'm going to say 1 to 4 years, but definitely home in the early part of the 4th year. Could be because of some time served already, because I think she might have spent a lot of time in jail before the trial started. But justice will win. So the SEC, which is justice, they win. And I really think she threw the boyfriend under the bus. She gave them something to go on to lessen her her time. No one knows anything about federal stuff? Why am I using this one? I don't have enough time to do another spread. Well, let me do it. Maybe I do have time to do another spread. Validate what I just said, please, Spirit. Just take you down. Oops, sorry, sweetie. Okay, let's try it one more time. Definitely an offer they made her. Not that the case is going to close based upon the offer, but she gave up the ghost somehow. She gave up some real secrets. Not that she had a choice, right? She had to do this. But she wasn't going to let the boyfriend get away. Nope. He was the boyfriend, right? This Ramesh guy. I'm talking about Ramesh. I knew I didn't pull enough. Yep, I think she's going to get a 4-year sentence or less. 4 years or less. 1 to 4 years. And I swear she's going to be home in the early part of going into the 4th year. Because I pulled this card. She'll be home. Gotta be honest with you. She's also a money maker. So she's only going to come home to make more money. She just riddles with money. Money is just her thing, her bag. She's going to come home and just make more money. It's going to be really interesting. Is she going to come home a better person? Maybe. I think jail is absolutely going to teach her something. Like Martha Stewart, it will definitely teach her something. I think while she's in jail, she's going to come up with a concept that's absolutely going to work. I think this is her boyfriend again. I got the King of Wands in the last deck. I get the King of Wands here. He's screwed now. He's screwed. He don't have no recourse when his trial starts in January. They're going to nail him. And again, we're talking about, you know, I don't know. What are we talking about? Foreign mail? Right? I don't know. The federal government they don't do cases like that. Like I don't find them to be racist. They stick to facts. That's what I have found. And I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong, to be honest with you. State courts are a little different, but federal, not necessarily. So yeah, she gave up the ghost. They asked her for something and she gave it. And it was to take off 1 to 3 years, something like that. Whatever she gave up, it was good. All right. I also think, is it possible to give up something and based upon a conviction? Does federal do that based upon a conviction? Then her time can get reduced. Does anybody know if federal does that? Because that's what I think is happening. They're like, we're going to offer you this. And if he gets convicted, you get 2 years taken off or something like that. All right. That was good. I did good. 11:55. That is my dad and my mom together. Spiritually, those are their numbers combined. My mom is 511 and my dad is 515. And together they are 11:55, or any combination of that. Especially if I'm going through something, they will show up and come in people's addresses. They will show up as a receipt. It's so funny in the spirit world. Especially if I'm going through something, they'll show up. Hi, Misha. Hi, sweetie. Thank you, Misha. Don't forget to email me, DM me, text me, 213-458-7408. If you want to email me, go to TraceyBrownlive.com and get the email address from there. And thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you, Misha. Look at you. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much. All right, let's get this right side up. Facing YouTube. And we have dilettante right side up. Dilettante. Delight in the arts without having to be a professional. Alert you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Is that her? I think Shadow Dilettante should have shown up. But I never question spirit. Whatever spirit says, I'm like, okay. I don't have time to question spirit. They get mad when you question them. A lover of the fine arts who never rises above the level of amateur. It is her. By an extension, a jack of all trades, master of none. Amateur applies to the realm of sports, useful arts such as cooking, gardening. Both can alert you to the danger of becoming merely superficial in your pursuits or losing the love that drew you to your avocation in the first place. So if this is her as a dilettante and never rises to amateur level, then the next thing that she's going to come out with is not going to be a passion thing. It's going to be, I can make money from this and I really don't care if I'm the expert or not. And she'll do another TED Talk event. She's a scam. She's a scam artist. So when she comes out again, nobody listened to her. Do not buy any of her products. She is that girl. Do not buy her book. Do not buy her products, please. Okay? Right? She likes money. And she's a magnet for money. Like, she'll think it and boom, it will make money. So the best way to hurt someone like that is to not buy their products. By the way, I've got to get going because I do have 2 readings today. I usually don't work on Sundays, but I kept getting booked out. So when I get booked out, I do reserve Sundays to make up for some of the people that like already paid on Wednesday, right? Because I don't want them waiting forever to get their reading. So I do have 2 today. But I've got something to tell y'all about the abortion rights, right? I personally don't care about abortion rights. I don't care one way or the other. But I really believe if you want the laws to stop affecting women on abortion rights, stop having sex. If you want the laws to change, the laws are made by men. stop having sex, they will lose their mind and they will do anything that you want. 12 o'clock. I love you guys. We're going to talk about abortions later. I love you.